Hey everyone, what's up? My name is Troy Wadron, and I'm here with the awesome ag teacher,
Mr. Nickle. Mr. Nickle's here, yes. Thank you, Troy, for having me on today's episode.
What's up?
What's up, man? You having a good day?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Alright, so please introduce yourself about your company that you have.
Okay, well, my name is Blake Nickle. I'm Troy's ag teacher. Certainly an honor to have Troy in class, and I'm actually the co-owner. I own Nickleclublambs with my family and my dad. It's a business that we've ran with the family. We've been doing it since 2003.
Oh my!
So we're coming on there right on those 20 years. We've been raising sheep for people to show in 4-H at the local, state, and national levels. We sell all these sheep.
Oh, wow.
Online, we do online sales, private treaty sales, things like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we run about 40 head. We've got about 40 ewes, and those ewes all have babies every year, and we kind of market those babies. We sell most of our lambs at that 60 to 90 day age range, somewhere in there. So they're young when we sell them, so they got to come out strong, looking good, have good muscle conformation, level in their design, balance, structurally correct, things like that.
Are you busy all the time with your sheep?
I am so busy, Troy, I don't even know which direction is up some days. That is the honest truth. So,
oh, wow.
Like I said, I've got the sheep that keep me busy, a full-time ag teacher, full-time dad, full-time husband. I've got all things going on. I've got my wife Amelia and our awesome son Ridley. Ridley's going to be a year old here on March 4th. Right? So, and Ridley's a big fan of you, right?
I know.
Yep.
Alright, so, when you started your account, what was your first step that you wanted to explore when you started your business?
When we started our business, we were always thinking about the customer. What does the customer want? What is the customer going to need? And, we started thinking about not only today, but what about tomorrow and the next day, of making sure that our genetics are current, making sure our sheep, again, perform well. They breed, they get good reproductive traits, healthy, sound, functional, just good quality stock. And the ones that maybe don't hit the show ring need to still weigh a bunch in terms of their weight and things like that. And we do market them through social media platform on Facebook. We do quite a bit of sharing on the Facebook, on my personal and our lamb account. We've got 2 accounts that we kind of share most of our information on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. When did you start making your account?
We have a website. We've had the website for probably about 7 or 8 years.
Oh, wow.
It's about how long we've had the website. So we've got Nickleclublambs.com, Nickleclublambs on Facebook, and then my personal account on Facebook, which is Blake Nickle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we kind of got 3 little platforms where we market our
When did
animals.
you start Facebook?
Oh, boy, when did I start Facebook? Probably I'd say Facebook page probably started about 5 years ago. So it's kind of new and upcoming, but we've got over 1,000 followers on that.
Oh my goodness!
People to kind of help follow us. And
that's a lot.
It's a lot. I mean, I wish there was more.
That's
some
a lot
places
of fans,
have more.
though.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. I think it's like 1.6 or something like that. So we've got some people that like to follow us.
Oh wow!
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, where did you get the name from?
Just our farm name. Just our last name with club lambs mean they're show lambs. And things like that, so we kind of combine the two, and most breeders either call it like Nickel Club Lambs, Nickel Show Lambs, Nickel Show Stock, Nickel Genetics. I mean, there's all kinds of different names, but we stuck with the Club Lamb business name.
Why did you want to start posting on your account?
To get those followers, get traffic, get business, get those sales up, showing people our winners, our genetics, and things like that.
What about your merchandise? How long have you had that?
We have been, if somebody buys a hat, we like to give them a koozie.
Ooh.
We have koozies that we give out. We've got gloves. We've got hats. We've got a few sweatshirts.
He does have
and
merchandise
jackets.
out.
I do have some merchandise out. I'm working on trying to get a store set up for that. So right now, we're not. It's not up and going yet, but it is something we're thinking about.
Are you thinking about having a warehouse where you put everything in it, or?
Probably not. There's a warehouse out of Wisconsin to where you can send them your logo and they can make the hats and the jackets for you and things like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm not thinking about getting into the, the marketing of it or anything like that.
So you're not thinking of selling it though?
No.
What about me?
Well, you're getting some merch.
Oh yes,
some merch for you. All right.
Why did you want to be a lamb farmer?
Well, I started raising and showing cattle at a very young age, and then realized that the cattle industry was kind of falling, and it was getting very expensive for us, and we didn't have some of the resources available for it. So we thought sheep would better fit our scenario. So that's why we went to start with the sheep business.
Do you like your job as a farmer?
Love my job as a farmer. Every day is different. Every day is hard. There's not any day that I just wipe my hands clean and say, "Boy, that was easy." I'm in the barn by 6:30 every morning. I go home from school, put my coveralls back on, go back to the barn, normally get in there to about 5:30 or 6 every afternoon. Then I go home, cook a nice steak or something for supper for my wife, and then go to bed and do it all over again, Troy.
What about watch me?
What?
What about me?
I watch you during school sometimes. I have better internet here.
Teachers, pardon the interruption. Calling students, please report to
Okay.
the office.
Hold on.
Bernowski, Eva Ford,
We got an
Kylie
announcement
Payne,
here at school.
Jenna
Yeah.
Hollister, Nicole
If you guys are wondering.
Dara Austin.
We're on
Evan
school
Ryder,
hours right now, right,
Yeah.
Troy?
Fuller,
Right.
You heard that?
You heard that. This is my prep period right now. Troy's been dying to do this interview.
Yes, I've been dying to do this for him.
How many questions we got?
Why did you want to be a teacher to teach ag?
Oh boy, I didn't go to school to normally be a teacher. It's something that I just kind of picked up on the side. And somebody asked me one day, Mr. Beckett was like, "Hey, do you want to be an ag teacher?" And I kind of laughed and said, "No, I don't want to be an ag teacher." And he said, "Why don't you come in for an interview and we'll see how you do?" So I came in for the interview, and then they offered
Was
me
you
the
nervous?
job. Oh, I was so nervous, Troy, shaking.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
So, do you like your job as being an ag teacher?
Love my job as an ag teacher. I can't imagine doing anything else. This is what I want to retire from, is teaching.
Okay. When did you start FFA as a kid in your time?
I joined FFA when I was in 7th grade. I loved livestock judging. That was one of the things that was my interest level. I judged in 4-H. And then when I got to the 7th grade level, it was time to join the FFA club. I had 2 different FFA advisors. I had Mr. Albertson. That was my junior high FFA teacher. And then my freshman year, I had Mrs. Rice, Miss Ashley York there, and she's actually a Purdue academic advisor now and doing her thing there, but she's very influential, really supported our livestock judging and always gave me a good opportunity.
How long have you been in a ag?
Teacher, how long have I been teaching?
How long have you been a FFA advisor?
Okay, how long have I been an FFA advisor? I've done this
Since
for
you do have the merch on.
I do have the merch on today. I've been doing this for 9 years.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness is right.
9
Since
years?
Since 2014 is when I started. Yep.
That's a long time.
It is a long time. Not every day's been easy.
Why did you wanted the school to do FFA?
The school was already doing FFA when I got here, so I kind of had to build the program. When I started, there was only about 12 to 15 FFA members, and now we registered over 80.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we've got quite a few FFA members. this
Yeah,
year,
I'm
Troy.
an FFA guy. so
Troy's
you
an
did not
FFA.
know.
Yes, he is. He's voted as best dancer last year.
Yes. Who would you collaborate with when you get verified for the first time?
If I was to ever get verified, I mean,
On
like
Facebook.
on Facebook and things like that, I would probably really like to collab, probably with
Sandy Brock?
probably Sandy Brock or Temple Grandin, kind of like we talked about earlier in the Unorthodox interview. I mean, those two people are very influential in my teaching methods. I use both of those ladies in the classroom to kind of help show some different views and different points when it comes to the ag industry and things like that. And when I have lambing questions, sheep questions, boy, I get on YouTube and try to find if Sandy Brock has an episode that I can maybe pick up on and see kind of how she handles some situations and things like that. So I'd love to
Do
get in
you
touch
watch
with Sandy
Sandy
Brock.
Brock every day?
Probably not every day, but I would say at least once or twice a month I pull up an episode
So you
of
get
Sandy
her
Brock.
ideas? For...
Yes, love her operation. She runs about 400 sheep, so I run about 4. She's got about 10 times as many sheep or so than what I have, Troy. She's got quite a few.
Okay. Why do you like Sandy Brock?
I think she's organized. I think she
Okay.
does a great job, and she does it all by herself pretty much. So she's an independent woman that really strives upon raising good quality livestock that are functional. They hit their weight. Good producers, and she has some really good insight. Just really think that she does an awesome job.
What is your favorite thing to do as a farmer? and a teacher.
Favorite thing to do? Probably go to a sheep show with my family. That's one of the things that we like to do on the side. We like to, it's fun raising these sheep. It's fun with lambing season. I love lambing season, getting the babies on the ground. But I do love going to a good sheep show or getting the opportunity to judge a sheep show or a goat show. I like judging goat shows as well.
What about teacher?
Favorite teacher thing to do?
Mm-hmm.
I would say probably eating breakfast and lunch with you every day. That's probably my favorite
And
thing.
dancing.
And dancing. Sometimes we do that, right?
Yes.
So those are probably my 3 favorite things here at Seeger.
What kind of merchandise do you have for your company?
We have hats, gloves, koozies, sweatshirts, jackets.
You know what it looks like?
I actually have a glove right here. I'll show you.
Yes, he does have merch. If you guys want merch, I'll put the link in the description.
Yep.
Here's one of his ones.
These gloves have obviously been used, but that's our logo. It says Nickleclublambs, so those are some
You can go
gloves
buy
that we
it.
use.
How
Yep.
much is your merch
We
usually
really
worth?
don't have a whole lot of prices set up on anything
don't?
yet. No, we're waiting. But I did order some more. I am going to order some more gloves and some koozies and stuff. And
So
we like to
if
give
you
them. I give
did
them away
make
for
that-
free.
so
I
if
give
you-
them away.
yeah. If you did make that, how much would you make?
I'd
How
probably
much?
charge $5 for a pair of gloves.
$5.
Probably $5.
What about for hoodies?
Sweatshirt about 30.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What about hat?
15, 20, anywhere from 15 to $20.
Ooh. So you don't want it too expensive.
Right. And a lot of times, if a guy or a family comes and they buy a
Or a
lamb, I try
fan.
to or a fan, I try to give them something for free to be, to be nice and kind of pay it forward.
Like me?
Like you. You are a big fan, aren't you?
I am! Alright, so thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Thank you for having me today. This has been an honor.
You want to shout out to people?
Just shout out to my family and all my sheep friends and all of our customers out there. I appreciate your business, and boy, I really appreciate this guy, and I'm gonna miss him next year.
Oh, don't worry. If you ever need me, just let me know.
Let you know. All right, thanks for joining in today.
Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to
Like
comment,
and
subscribe. Thank you guys.